Hi guys, and welcome back to today's video. I hope you guys are doing well, and hi if you're new here, my name is Dana and I'm a homeschooling mama to a kindergartner, a preschooler, and then I also, as you'll see, have a little 4-month-old who typically makes appearances in almost all of my videos. But yeah, I'm glad you're here today like I said, and I'd love to have you join our family, and you can do so by hitting the subscribe button down below. Today's video, I wanted to show you kind of what we're going to be doing for our ocean unit study. One of the reasons why we chose to do unit studies is because we're able to take what the kids are interested in, and then I feel like whenever they're interested in a topic, they will concentrate and they will just learn so much better. They'll soak in the information like a little sponge, and I love that. It's making the learning, it's like loving the actual learning process. It's making learning come alive for them, and I actually love seeing them be excited and just joyous and happy about learning, which is the whole purpose of why we want to homeschool, is because we want to establish that love of learning. So yeah. The first book, or I should say the main meat of the unit study, is this guy right here. It's The World's Last Wilderness Revealed Ocean book by the American Museum of Natural History. It's super thick, as you can tell, and so packed full of just incredible illustrations. You learn how to do classification on marine life. There's all kinds of flowering plants like in the ocean, and yeah, just full of wonderful information. So this will be the main part of our unit study. And then the second book that we got to go along with that is the ocean book here, and this one is, as you can tell, much thinner than the other one, but it is also full of beautiful illustrations. Some of my favorite illustrations in this book, it is computer illustrated, so a lot of the images, the 3D images, are they're really cool. They really are. So you'll see the volcanic islands, and you'll get to see all the layers and all the depths because of the way they did it. It's really cool. I love the way they did this one. And then again, it's really, I love the illustrations in this. You can actually see the 3D images and the layers. And it is the watery world as you've never seen it before, and I would agree, because this is probably one of the fewer ocean books that actually has all the layers and everything like that. But yeah, it's beautifully done, and even if we were to extend our unit study for weeks and weeks, it would have to last a long time before we'd actually get through all the information just in these 2 books. So to do a unit study, you don't need more, but we do have more. So the other little thin one is based off of just like the larger ocean animals, the dolphins, sharks, penguins, and more. And this is just a little thin hardcover book. But yeah, and this is real life photography, but you go into all the whales, and this is just like light surface stuff. This isn't going to be as detailed as the other 2 books I showed you. And of course the penguins, my kiddos love the penguins. But yeah, this is also a great book to add for any unit study as well. And then one of my new favorites is a particular book, The Ocean. I don't know if you've never seen these, but I am falling in love with the series. But there's an ocean one, and I believe there's also like a jungle and a safari one as well. I'll have them linked down below if I can find them. But yeah, this is the ocean one, and it's so cool. When you lift the flap, and when you move the pages, the images actually move. So it's actually making the little creatures and little animals come to life. So we have the main fish here, and then you can switch. And then in between each page, you have the introduction, you have all the information about what you're learning, and then you go to the next page. This is the jellyfish, or I'm sorry, the octopus. This is the octopus, and then the seahorse. And again, a full page of information up here. The shark. But yeah, really cool. I am going to be loving this one, and the kids will as well. And then another just little add-on thing, since it was already in our home library, that I added was the Usborne 1,000 Things in Nature. It is a beautiful just book full of obviously 1,000 things in nature, and then they have a 2-page spread here of everything in the sea. So you have all the sea plants, all the little hard shells, all the bigger ones, and even your volcano stuff down here. And yeah, a great just additional resource that we had already had on our shelf. So I went ahead and pulled this and put it on our unit study shelf. And then we also have Who Eats What, learning about the food chains and food webs. And this is a really fun book as well. It starts as something as small as a caterpillar eating the leaves on an apple tree. And it goes to the birds eating the worm, and then it ends up with, of course, the sea life and how the food chain works in the ocean. And it has really fun illustrations and makes all of that come to life as well. With the Who Eats What book, we also have the game Chomp. And it is the same type of thing. It's a fast-paced game, and you print the lay cards out, and the kiddos will learn about who eats what. It's similar to the game War, like the card game War, if you're familiar with that. Only this one is food chain related. So you'll look at these, and you'll put those two little cards out, and it will be obvious what eats what, and then you have to kind of like hit the card that wins, and that person gets the card. It's a really fun, cute game, and it really does make the learning come to life with them, with the food chain. And of course, it wouldn't be an ocean unit study without our absolute favorite, Ocean Anatomy. But it's just full of different scenes from the sea. You have anything from the tidal zone ecosystem here to just incredible, beautiful illustrations of different types of sands. You have beautiful illustrations, your orcas, dolphin species, the anatomy of a dolphin. This one's a really fun page. But yeah, it's great. And then with this one as well, they also have a good size seashell section here, the shell shapes. So what I'll do is when we get to the seashell section, or if the kids are interested in learning about like what the different seashells are called, here's another one. I have a large wooden bucket of actual seashells that I'll go ahead and get out and we'll use along with this. And there's just like a whole bucket. I got some of our favorites out here, as you can see. But yeah, just fun little shells for them to memorize kind of what the shapes are, what the names are. And we don't live anywhere near an ocean, so this is a fun way to kind of bring the ocean to them, so to speak. And then I also have quite a few of these little mini stand dollars as well that we'll be using in our study, and they love these. We actually have a big box of just the sand dollars, so we'll probably end up getting those out and painting a few of them and having fun with them as well. And then I always try to get some storybooks too that have to do with sea life or animals that live in the water. And one of my absolute favorites is The Otter Who Loved to Hold Hands. It is a beautifully illustrated book. It's really sweet about a little otter who is too afraid to go and play. He just wants to hang on to his mom. But it's a really sweet story, and they just encourage the little otter to learn how to let go and go play. And yeah, it's just a really sweet story. I would highly recommend this one. For the hands-on learning part, we have the Ocean Bingo game. We actually got this for the kiddos for Christmas. And the illustrations are phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. We have loved it so far. We've played it quite a bit actually, but it comes with your little burlap bag to put all of your little chips in. And then it comes with 8 different, I believe it's 8 different little playing cards. And every card is different, so you're always going to have different animals to learn. And as you can tell, quite a few of these are unique. So the kiddos will be learning a lot of unique animals instead of just the common things that are in a lot of the kids' books today. So they're actually learning a lot just by playing a simple game like Ocean Bingo. So that one's really fun. And then the other game that we have that's ocean related, that was also a kid's Christmas, was the I Spotted First Ocean. And what we do is we set up this little puzzle thing on the back, and then we sit around it and then take the little chips, and as you'll see later when we're playing it in the clip, we draw a chip, and then the first one to find it says I saw it first. But yeah, it's a really fun game. The kiddos love that one as well. And of course, the last little hands-on thing here, we have all the ocean animals. This is sperm whale. And then we have the tiger shark. I believe all of these came from Learning Resources. And these were a couple that my mom got Oliver for Christmas. Little ones here. And then some of these too. These are still wet from the bath, but yeah, they're really, really cute. So we got those. And then they have some octopuses and some other unique little play animals that they like doing imaginative play with, which I love. Pretty much several times a week when they take a bath, they'll just get in the bath and play for a good half an hour with just other ocean animals, and they love that, and I love that too. So, but yeah, to tie off the unit study after I think they've had their fill of ocean animals and everything like that, we will go into the actual explorers. I got these Cornerstones of Freedom books, I believe from Mercari. This is Christopher Columbus. And we will learn about how he used the ocean, how he was not able to accomplish what he accomplished without it, and then go into the history of Christopher Columbus and what he discovered, and then dive more into American history. And then we'll also go into the story of Jamestown and how they would not have been able to make the settlement there without crossing the ocean as well. So it's really fun to not only do the animals and the ocean plants and things like that, but also history as well, because so many things would not have been possible as far as settling goes, just anything in general without the ocean, and even modern day trades and stuff not possible without the ocean as well. So it'll be really fun to dive into more of that, and you could go anywhere you wanted with it from there. But yeah, it's really fun. Well, I hope you guys enjoy kind of getting a glimpse of what we'll be studying this month, or hopefully longer than that. We'll see how long the kids can, or how long they keep their interest about the ocean anyway. But I am really excited about it because I want them to pick a topic, especially things that they love in, and then just become very knowledgeable and just very well fed in that topic. I think it's exciting to see their love of learning growing this way. There's nothing I've ever really done that has gotten them excited as something as simple as doing an ocean unit study or just unit studies in general. And then after this study is done, after they feel like for their 5- and 3-year-old little self that they've learned enough about the ocean, then we can see what they're interested in next and then go from there. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It helps me out a lot here. And I will see you in our next video. Bye guys.